30 Days Wild, day number 16. It's another wet, miserable day outside, so instead I'm going to stay in and do a bit of research instead, and I'm going to have a look at some of my favourite books. So the first book I wanted to show you is The Comprehensive Guide to Insects of Britain and Ireland, which is a great basic book for insects. If you really want to get into invertebrates, you need to have something on each of the invertebrate groups. But if you don't know to begin with what you're looking at, then this is ideal. It's got fantastic photos. It has a little introduction to each of the groups, and I definitely recommend it. Next, this is a book I got from volunteering with the BTO with the Garden Birdwatch. You might have taken part in the Big Garden Birdwatch in January. Well, you can do the Garden Birdwatch all through the year, and if you do, you get a nice book like this. And it's great because you've got a section on each of the species that you're likely to see in your garden with all the information you could ever need, including information about their nests, breeding, all that. So that's really interesting. This is the book I tend to use when I want to ID a plant. It's pretty thick, but that's great because it's got everything in there and it's got some fantastic keys. If I really want a challenge, I've also got my Stace. That has, as you can see, no pictures in whatsoever. But if I need to ID that plant that I need to look at really tiny, crucial things, that's the book to use. This is my favourite book. People who know me well know I'm really into my spiders, and not only is this a great spider guide, it's one of the wild guides, and I love this series. They're so good. And they've always got really nice photos in there, really good descriptions, everything you need to know really. So I'm going to be having a look through that. And finally, my sister bought this for Christmas, and I haven't really had a chance to look through it properly yet, but it's got full of all sorts of little interesting tidbits, and I think that's going to be really interesting to look at. So I'm going to start with this one. So here's an interesting little fact that I didn't know before. So you may have heard of ants milking aphids, which is when they drink the sugary secretion, the honeydew that aphids produce, and in return they protect them from predators. But here's a little fact in the book. Scientists have not only proved that ants occasionally bite the wings of aphids to stop them departing, but research by 3 British universities has revealed that ants use tranquilizing chemicals issued through their feet to subdue the aphids, eliminating an element of choice in order to keep their honeydew colony intact. So the ants are basically keeping the aphids prisoner. Okay, I know spiders aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now there is a spider I would love to see. So with the dunnocks nesting in the garden, I thought I'd have a quick look at the dunnock section in this one. And it says that the young are in the nest for about 12 days. Well, I discovered the nest about a week ago, so it shouldn't be too long before we start seeing the fledglings. So I'll have to look out for them. Well, I could look through this book for hours, but I think I'd probably better leave it there. It's getting a bit late. Thanks for watching.